Hi, welcome back to Infinite Design Do-It-Yourself tutorial. And we're going to make a beautiful caftan dress with a drawstring. Well, actually, I'm going to do an elastic waist. Okay, you're going to need 2.5 yards of material. This is my 2.5 yard. This is how it looks when it's rolled off. And what you're going to do, one end of it is folded. So you're going to make sure you open that end up. And this is 2 yards. This is my other 1/2 yard. And we're going to use this in order to make a hoodie on it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a hoodie on this beautiful caftan dress with an elastic waistband. Okay? So the material is in 2 pieces. See? So what I'm going to do, we're going to turn it kissing right sides up. They're kissing each other. And what I'm going to do is line it up nice and even to the top like this. And then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew straight across the top. So I'll be back to do that. Okay, I'm back, guys. I just sewed the seam right across the top. So what I have now is a whole piece, just like this. So now what we're going to do is on each of the sides, on this side and the other side, what I'm going to do, this is the raw edges, this is the inside. So I'm working on the inside of the fabric. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double fold. And I'm going to sew all the way up on both sides of the garment. So you're going to see, and I'm starting off. Just going to show you guys starting off. And as I go, I'm folding. And I'm going to continue to do this all the way up, and then do the other side the same way. I'm going to fold in and I'm going to sew all the way up. So I'm going to sew both sides and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've sewn both sides, as you see. So both sides should look like this. So now what we're going to do, we're going to meet in the middle of where we started. Remember this, in the middle where we connected the material together. Now we're going to fold in the middle and your fabric should look something like this. Okay? So with your fabric looking like this, what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to get the halfway point, which is where my finger is at. This is the halfway point. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do a little, let me see, get the good measurements for you. We're going to do a good little inch snip. We're going to just go across there like that, bam, and snip it like that. Okay, and the reason why is because some of you don't have a mannequin, but if you don't, you can use a hanger, because a hanger has like this shoulder look. Or you can just work on the floor, but I like to use my mannequin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it across the head like this, my neck, and it may not be open enough. So you clip it until you get it open enough and let it just fall naturally like that. You can do this on a hanger like I said. Okay, from this point, you're going to measure how far you're going to go down in order to make your neckline. Usually a person neckline is about 11 inches from here to here. Some 10, some 12, you can measure yourself. You can just measure how much you want to go across. But with me, I'm going to go 11. Okay, so I'm going to do, so I'm going to cut on both sides until I get it open. mannequin is a small. So you can't go by the size of your mannequin because it's actually small. So I'm going to do 10.5. Okay, so I got it open enough. And then from that point, we're going to do a V. So we're going to go about 8 inches on each side in a V. Now what you guys can do, I don't know how good a drawer you guys are, but you can get your ruler or whatever you have. Like me, I just kind of freestyle it because I know, and I draw my V. I've been doing it for a while, and see, it's right on the money. So I draw my V. Like I said, you can work on the floor if you have to. And now I'm going to cut my V out, following my line. Oh, I'm having a difficult time. Show you a trick that I do sometimes. Sometimes I lay the mannequin just like this. Cut my V. Cut my V on this side. That's my V. Okay, if you notice the back neck, it's all raggedy. So we're going to even that up. Go across the back. Even that up quite nicely. There was something I was going to say to you guys. When you're getting your fabric, your 2.5 yards, in order to do this project, make sure your fabric that you choose is about 58 in width. You don't want to use nothing under 58, between 58 to 60 inch in width, because you want your fabric wide enough where it can be a one size fit all. But you see, I have my nice V cut. Now after this, I'm going to put a hood on this. So you can do this without a hood, but I'm going to do a hood. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do the drawstring. I don't know why I keep saying drawstring. We're going to do the elastic in the waist. So I'll be right back once I get my elastic together to show you how we're going to do that. Okay guys, I'm back. Now we're going to talk about the arms. Like how much room you want in your arms. Like, I like this little top I got on. I think it's cute. Let's see. It's about 12 inches on one side, so that means 12 on the other, so that'd be 24 circumference all the way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the garment up, and we're going to measure, I say 12, and then we're going to pin it right here. We got to make sure we have it really even. We're going to pin it right here. And then we're going to go to the other side. Hold it up nice and even. And we're going to measure to 12. So it's right here. Bring it together and pin it. Okay, this is going to be our arms. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew all the way down on this side, leaving our open arm. And we're going to do the same thing on that side. And then after I sew this up, I'm going to do the elastic. One more thing with the elastic. Y'all get prepared, because when I come back, you take your elastic. See how thin this is? It's like a shoestring size elastic. You're going to measure your waist, put it around your waist. And right up under your top waist. You're going to put it up under here. And then you're going to pull it a little tight. Not too tight, but just a little snug. Maybe an inch snug. And then you're going to cut it. So it should be like this. So you want it maybe to have some pull. So you're going to bring it together. Once it reaches together, pull it a little tight, maybe about 1 inch. 2 inches if y'all want 2 inches, but I do like 1 inch. And then you're going to cut it there. But you're going to put it right up underneath the top part of your waist. This is the high waist, the mid waist, the low waist. You're going to measure right up under the mid waist. Okay, I'll be back. Sew this up. Make sure y'all work on y'all elastic. Okay, we're back. Now, I've taken my garment and I've turned it inside out. Okay, and I've taken my elastic that I measured my waist with, and I've already bonded it together, well, seamed it together. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the dress inside out, and what you ladies need to do is measure underneath your high waist, like I mentioned earlier. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to start from the top of your shoulder all the way down underneath your waist. And mine is 15 inches underneath my top waist, 15 inches. So what we're going to do with the garment, we're going to take the top of the garment, and you know where that's at because we seen that together in the very beginning. And we're going to take it and we're going to go all the way down, and it'll be 15 inches perfectly. You're going to take an invisible marker, your chalk, whatever type of fabric you're working on, and you're going to put your little dot there. And then you're going to do that all the way across 15 inches going down like that. You're going to flip it over and you're going to repeat the same thing from the top of your shoulder, 15 inches, on the little mark. So I do one on the end, one on the middle, and one on the end. Now what a lot of you can do is you can go back and you can do your line and join your marks all together. Flip it over and you can join your marks all the way together like that. Okay, so you can remember where it's at. Now we're going to take the elastic, we're going to put it inside the material like so. Now the end that I sewn together, we're going to put that to the end. We're going to find our mark, where I marked it at, and we're going to line it up. Sorry. We're going to line it up with the mark. And then we can always pin it together like this to just hold it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my machine. Now you guys should be following along. Every time I say I'm going to sew, y'all should be done following along and have your garment made by now. So I'm going to go to my machine, go underneath my fabric, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew. But as I'm sewing, I'm going to pull my elastic. You have to pull your elastic, and that's what I'm going to do. So let me get to my machine and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm getting ready. Now most of you should have your line drawn all the way across your fabric. I don't have my line drawn simply because I don't have my pen, my erasable pen where you can erase. So I've been doing it for a minute. So I'm measuring from my dot, and I'm going to do a little gentle pull with the elastic, and I'm going to sew. I'm going to pull, and then I'm going to sew. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to sew. And making sure I'm lined up. That's my next dot. I'm sewing. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to sew. And the type of stitch you need to use is a zigzag stitch. See how this is looking? So you want to use like a zigzag stitch in there, okay? I'm going to pull, and I'm going to sew. I'm checking, making sure it's going to line up with my next dot. Okay? I'm going to pull and I'm going to sew. I made it all the way to the next side seam. Okay, so you're going to continue to do that all the way around. Because now I'm working on the other side. Getting it right. So I'm going to pull and I'm going to sew. Okay, so when I get this sewn all the way around on the other side, I'll be back, try it on. I'm not going to show how to do the hood in this video, but I'm going to show you how this is going to fit. Be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. By this time, you should be basically through with your caftan dress garment with the elastic waist. Even though I'm not finished, on my next video, I'm going to show you guys how to attach the hoodie. You still have to hem around the neck. You're still going to have to make sure you hem the bottom. And with this video, I'm done for is the caftan dress, only just excluding the hem. Make sure you do it if you don't do the hoodie, because on the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to attach the hoodie. Make sure you subscribe.